our chair yoga class. So for the class, all you'll need is to clear a small space for you to be able to practice in, preferably a quiet space where you won't be interrupted. I've locked my dogs into the kitchen, so hopefully you won't hear them. And if you want to bring anything into your space that will help you feel relaxed, such as a candle or music or any props that you like to have around you, and obviously you'll need a chair. So this class is designed to help us to manage our emotions during this time of great uncertainty and rapid change. All of these new developments that keep coming make it really difficult for us to be able to manage our emotions sometimes. But one thing that we know is a constant throughout all of this, no matter what's happening around us, is our breath and our body. So this class is designed to give us strategies to help us focus on what's happening in the present moment by anchoring all of our attention on our breathing and on our bodies. So these will be strategies that you can incorporate into your day throughout the next couple of weeks and hopefully throughout the rest of your life. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to begin with one of the practices from Youth Yoga Project's curriculum called Get Grounded. And this literally means that we're going to focus all of our attention on grounding our bodies onto our chairs. As we move through the practice, you may notice that your mind wanders or gets distracted, and that's totally normal. Try not to get frustrated with yourself. Just notice, oh, my thoughts wandered. That's okay, or oh well, and then bring your attention back over and over again to focusing on our bodies. Let's give it a try. So if you would like, sitting tall in your chair, you can close your eyes if that feels comfortable, knowing that you're in a safe space, that nobody's going to bother you while you're practicing yoga today. Or if you prefer to keep your eyes open, find a gaze point on the floor right out in front of you and keep your gaze there during the entire practice of Get Grounded. Notice the connection of your legs, the back of your legs, and your hips to the chair. Notice any sensations or textures. How would you describe the feeling of the chair beneath you? Is it warm, cold, smooth, or jagged? Notice how the chair holds you up and supports you. Repeating to yourself in your own mind, I am grounded and supported by my chair. Now bring your attention to your spine. Sit tall and notice the strength of your spine. Imagine your 24 vertebrae stacked on top of each other. Pull your belly in and use the strength of your core to support your low back. Draw your shoulders onto your back and lift your heart towards the ceiling. You're sitting on your chair, proud with perfect posture. Notice any sensations in your spine. Repeat the following words to yourself in your own mind. My spine is tall and strong. Remember that it's normal for your mind to wander. If it does, just bring it back to the present moment, focusing on your body. And then bring your attention to your head and neck. Stack your head directly over your neck, aligned with your spine, and shoulders are directly under your earlobes. Lift your shoulders up towards your ears as you breathe in, and breathe out. Place them directly below your earlobes as you let them drop. Tilt your chin down just slightly and feel a lengthening in the back of your neck, calming your nervous system. Notice any sensations in your head and neck. Warm, cool, tingly. following words to yourself in your own mind. My whole body is aligned. My whole body is aligned in my chair. Now shift your awareness away from your body and bring your attention back to the room that you're in. The practice of get grounded is now complete, but you can use this practice anytime that you feel overwhelmed, just to focus your mind on your body and what's happening in the present moment by noticing the sensation and the experience of sitting up tall and proud in a chair. A simple but powerful practice. Now let's start to get moving a little bit. Bring your arms out to your sides. Your feet are right under your knees, and you can press your feet into the floor just to bring a little activation into your legs. Breathe in, reach your arms over and up, connecting your palms at the top. And breathe out, bring your hands through heart center. Great. Let's do 4 more of those. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale. Feel the sensation of your arms moving through space. Exhale. 2. Inhale. See if you can notice the feeling of the air brushing against your skin as you move your arms. And exhale. 1. Good. Release your hands to your legs. We're just going to get into our shoulders a little bit here. Inhaling, drawing our shoulders up towards our earlobes. Great job. Exhale, release your shoulders down your back like melting snow, letting the stress just melt away. 4 more of those. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Feel free to close your eyes at any point in the practice. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Great. Interlace your fingers together, holding your hands together, and then turn your hands so that you're pressing your palms towards me, straightening your elbows. Good. So we're going to stretch into the upper back here. Feet are still pressing into the ground. Inhale, reach your arms up, extend and lengthen. Maybe a little bit of heart lifting here, back bending. Exhale, hands come forward, round through the upper back, making that cat-shaped back. Good. Inhale, lift, heart lifts, shoulder blades come together on your back, maybe even gazing at the ceiling. Exhale, round forward. Good. Let's do 4 more of those. Inhale. Exhale. 4. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Good. Your gaze follows your hands. Inhale. Exhale. 2. 1 more. Here we go. 1. Release your hands to your legs. Palms can be up or palms can be down. Generally, palms up means that you're inviting more energy into your body. Palms down is a more grounding, centering way to have your hands. Pause here and notice any differences in your shoulder and neck region after our stretching. We know that in times of stress, we can hold stress and tension in our bodies. And one of the common places where we hold stress and tension is in our shoulders. So those are some great simple exercises you can even do while you're watching TV or spending time with your family, helping your kids with homework, or whatever you find yourself doing throughout the day. Another place we hold tension is in our neck. So let's take some time to attend to our neck a little bit. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, drop your right ear to your right shoulder. And this may feel like a nice, lovely opening on the left side of your neck. If you want to extend that stretch more, you can take your left hand, grab your chair, and just kind of pull up on your chair a little bit. That's just going to kind of extend the stretch all the way through your shoulder. Another option would be to take your right hand, reach it over and around for your left ear, just gently bringing the neck a little bit deeper into the stretch. Feels lovely. Take 3 deep breaths here. Close your eyes if that feels comfortable. Good, and then release your right hand to the bottom of your chair. Roll your neck forward and all the way over to the other side. So same options here. You can either stay right here. You can pull up on the right side of your chair with your right hand. You can even take your left hand, reach it over for your right ear, just kind of gently deepening the stretch just slightly. Nice big opening on the right side of the neck. Take 3 deep breaths. Anchoring all of your attention on your breath and the sensation that you feel in your neck. Great job. Good, and then slide your hand over to your left ear and just gently bring your head back through center, relaxing your hands on your knees. Inhale, sit up tall again. Exhale, drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Let's take some circles with our necks. So we're going to inhale, chin down, exhale, chin to the left. You can either just keep doing that back and forth, or if you want to drop your head back and make a complete circle with your neck, you can do that as well. And then reverse directions if you're making circles. And eventually landing back through center with your nice, tall, aligned spine. Great job, everybody. Let's come to standing now. So you're going to go ahead and stand up, and you're going to come behind your chair. So I'm just going to adjust my chair a little bit so that you can see what I'm doing with my body. Okay, great. So you're going to be standing behind your chair for our standing series. And we're going to start with mountain pose. Mountain pose means that our feet are hips distance apart. All of our toes are facing forward. Keep a little micro bend in the knee. We never want to lock our knees. Pull your belly in towards your spine. Activate your core. Lift tall through the crown of your head. Relax shoulders away from ears. Palms facing forward towards your chair. Good. See if you can lift your toes up off the floor. Maybe wiggle them around. And then a fun little game to play is see if you can place them down one at a time, starting with your pinky toes, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. A little moment of mindfulness with our toes. And then let's play around with where our weight lives in our feet. Shift your weight over to the right, to the left, to the back, to the front. Make a circle, shifting your weight around the 4 corners of your feet until you find the center and press down through your entire foot, standing nice and tall. Mountain pose. Take 3 deep breaths. Mountains are great to think about in this pose because no matter what's happening around them, a storm could be brewing, gusts of wind could be blowing, snow, hail, sleet, whatever it is, the mountain remains the same. Standing tall and proud, just like you, no matter what's happening around us, we remain, we anchor on our breath. Great. And then put your hands on the back of your chair. You're going to step your legs back a little bit so that you can extend your arms forward. So you're kind of making like a 90-degree angle from your torso down through your legs. And then let your head drop between your arms. This is a supported downward facing dog shape. So it's sort of an inversion. And you should feel a nice big stretch through your shoulders. You can keep extending your hips back, reaching your arms forward, pressing down through your feet to help anchor you. Take 5 deep breaths here in supported downward facing dog. Notice the sensations you're feeling in your body. You can shake your head yes, shake your head no, bend one knee, then bend the other knee, whatever feels supportive in this shape. You could also be completely still, just enjoying the shoulder stretch, the hamstring stretch, hip stretch. Great job. And then keep that firm connection of your hands to the back of your chair and just walk yourself back forward to your mountain pose. Keeping your hands right there on the back of your chair, we're going to move into Warrior One. So that's another standing, strengthening pose. Go ahead and start by stepping your left foot back. So your left foot's going to be at a 45-degree angle, and you see that my left heel is on the floor. Good. So we want the whole left foot to be grounded. Bend into the right knee. My hips are facing forward towards the chair. You can either stay right here, keeping your hands on the chair to support you, or you can try lifting your arms over your head, palms face each other. Whichever one you're choosing today. Take 3 deep breaths. Feel the strength of your legs, strength of your core pulling in. Relax shoulders away from ears. Good, and then let's take this right into Warrior Three, one of our balancing poses. So for Warrior Three, keep your hands right there on the chair. Come on up to the toes of the back left foot. And then you can either lift that back leg off the ground, or you can just keep the toes on the floor like this. This is a great Warrior Three. This is also a great Warrior Three. So your choice, either leave the toes grounded or lift the back leg. If you want, you can even release your hands from the chair. Good. Bringing all the weight down through the right foot, using your core to support you. Take 3 deep breaths. Find a gaze point with your eyes and bring all your attention to that point while we breathe. One more breath in, breath out. Great. Step the left leg forward, back to mountain. Pause here and just notice any differences between the right leg and the left leg. Everything we do in yoga is to promote harmony within our bodies and our minds. So let's try the other leg, even out our bodies. Step your right leg back. Right foot's at a 45-degree angle. My right heel is on the floor. I'm going to bend into my left knee. Left knee is stacking right over ankle. Hips facing forward towards your chair. And either leaving your hands right there on your chair to support you or lifting your arms over your head, your choice. Take 3 deep breaths. Good, and then come on up to the toes of the back foot, and you can either leave the toes grounded in your Warrior Three, maybe coming here, or you can lift the back leg and use the chair to support you, or even release your hands if you'd like to try really balancing there. Whatever you're choosing today for your Warrior Three, find your gaze point and take 3 deep breaths. Good, you come right back to mountain. All right, so we've got one more standing balancing pose before we come back to our chairs, or back to sitting down on our chairs. And this is going to be tree pose. So for tree pose, you can have your chair right beside you, and you can just place one hand on your chair. If you need something on both sides of you, you can turn this way and put both hands on your chair. So see how much support you think you'll need today. I'm going to put one hand on my chair. We're going to start in mountain pose with one hand on our chair, or mountain pose with both hands on our chairs. Start by grounding down through your left foot. Imagining as if there's roots of a tree growing into the earth through your left foot. The trunk of your tree is your core, your belly. Pull your belly in nice and strong. And come on up to the toes of your right foot. Turn your right knee out to the side and bring the bottom of your right foot to rest on your left ankle. So my right toes are still on the floor like a kickstand. And you should feel a nice opening in your right hip. Good, and then reach your right arm up, or whichever arm isn't holding your chair if you have a free arm. Or if you're here, you can just leave both arms on your chair. Find your gazing point and take 3 deep breaths in tree pose. You might even picture your favorite tree in your mind. Maybe a cherry tree in the spring. They're coming soon. Good. Relaxed jaw, relaxed shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, release your arm, release your leg. Pause and notice any differences between the two legs. One might feel more heavy or more light. And then let's try the other side and maybe even notice if one leg is easier to balance on than the other. So grow your roots down through your right leg. Come on up to the toes of your left foot. Turn your left knee out to the side. Bottom of the left foot gently connects to the right ankle. Opening up my left hip this time. And if you have a free arm, you can lift it towards the ceiling. Maybe even trying something different with your arm this time. You can goal post your arm, bring your hand to heart center, wrap your arm around your back, your fingertips come out the other side. You can just be playful, be creative as you take your 3 breaths in tree pose on the other leg. Good, and then release your arm, release your legs. Great job, everybody. That concludes our standing posture. So we're going to come back to sitting in our chair. All right, great. So coming back to that nice aligned spine, sitting up nice and tall, feet under knees, pressing our feet into the floor. We're going to do some seated cat-cow poses. So your hands are going to come to your knees. This is a way to stretch and strengthen our back. So we're going to breathe in and pull our shoulders together, our shoulder blades together on our back, which will lift our heart. Gaze at the ceiling if that's comfortable on your neck, lifting your chin, cow. And then breathe out, round and curl, cat. Breathe in, shoulder blades together, look up. Breathe out, round and curl. Good. Take 4 more of those on your own, moving with your own breath. If you want to pause anywhere or add any additional movements, feel free, it's your practice. When you're done, you can just sit tall through center, take a couple of deep breaths. Good. Let's keep stretching into our backs with a seated twist. So from here, breathe in, reach your arms forward and up. As you breathe out, you're going to take your right hand to the back of your chair, left hand to the outside of your right leg. Inhale, sit tall with me. Exhale, twist. If it's comfortable on your neck, you can look back over your right shoulder, bringing your neck and head into the twist. Let's take 3 deep breaths here. Remember, if you get distracted by thoughts, just anchor all of your attention on your breathing, on the sensations you feel in your body. Good. Inhale, come through center, reach your arms up. Exhale, twist left. Left hand to the back of your chair. Use your inhale to sit up tall. Use your exhale to twist deeper. Look back over your left shoulder. Good. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, hands to your knees. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Just take a couple of deep breaths here, noticing any changes in the way that you feel. We just stretched our backs. Any changes you notice in how your body feels. Good, and then release your hands back to your legs. So we know that we hold a lot of tension and stress in our shoulders and in our necks and in our jaws when we're experiencing big emotions. One of the places that tension can also live in our body that we don't sometimes realize is our hips. So we're going to try a seated hip stretch right now called seated number 4. And what you're going to do from here is just bring your right ankle up onto your left leg. And so for some of us, this may feel like a lot. It may feel like a big stretch in our right hip. It may even be sort of difficult to sit like this. And if that is happening for you, then just stay right here and breathe through it, knowing that the longer we sit like this, the more our hip is going to open. If you'd like to go a little bit deeper, bring your left hand to your left foot, right hand to your right thigh, taking care not to press on your knee, but to slide your hand onto your thigh to protect the knee joint. See that my right toes are flexing back towards my right knee to protect my knee joint. And I'm just going to gently encourage my right knee closer to the floor by pressing on my right thigh. Keep your left foot pressing into the floor. Great job, everybody. Take about 3 more deep breaths here. And then release your right leg. Just pause here and notice any differences between your right hip and your left hip. And then let's try the other side. So we're going to bring our left foot onto our right thigh. Remember, left toes are flexing back towards the knee to protect the knee joint, or right toes flexing towards the knee. Bring your right hand to your right foot, left hand to the thigh. And if you want a deeper stretch, you can just gently press the right thigh closer to the floor, or left thigh, sorry. Also actively pressing down through your right foot into the floor. Sit up tall, relax your shoulders, take 3 more deep breaths. With each exhale, you might find that you can press your thigh a little closer to the floor, opening your hip even more. Stick with it, you're doing great. And then release your left foot back to the floor. Resting your hands in your lap. Great job, everybody. That concludes our stretching. So we've taken time to stretch into our tension areas in our body, our necks, our shoulders, and our hips. All of these stretches are things that you can incorporate into your daily life. So I encourage you to do that. Now we're going to try a breathing and relaxation practice. So our breathing practice is called humming breath. And it means that we're going to breathe in through our nose, and as we breathe out, we're going to make a gentle humming sound. And what that's going to do is to create a vibration in our chest and in our throat, and this breathing practice is really great for calming anxiety and worry. So this is what it sounds like. Breathing in through our nose, breathing out, making that gentle humming sound. one together. Ready? Sitting up tall. Here we go. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, humming sound. Good. So notice the impact of the vibration in your chest. And we're going to try 5 of those. So that means that just after you finish your exhale, whenever you're ready, you'll just inhale again and exhale and hum. So we might not be on the same pace, and that's okay. A couple of options for this practice. You can either just stay seated like this with your eyes open and your ears open, or you can try closing your eyes. Or you could try closing your eyes and covering your ears to really just bring that vibration feeling and all of that sound and energy inside of yourself. So options are sitting up tall like this, or option 2, closing your eyes. Option 3, closing your eyes and covering your ears. So choose what's going to work best for you, and then we'll do 5 rounds. So whenever you're finished with each exhale, you'll just start your next inhale. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Finished with your 5 rounds, sitting up tall in your chair. Notice any changes in the way you feel after the breathing practice. This can be a great one to try together as a family if you're spending more time than usual at home. Kids really love humming breath. And it's great for just calming our nervous system. It can be great for before bed, or just taking a break, going into the restroom or a private space in your house and just taking a couple rounds of humming breath. So we're ready now for our relaxation. I want to offer you some choices for how you might put your body. You could just kind of sit back into your chair and close your eyes and relax right here. If you want to try a forward fold, we know that forward folds are calming for our nervous system. You can fold over your legs and let your head just hang between your knees. So this would be another choice. Or if you'd like to transition onto the floor, you can certainly lay on the floor, put your legs up the wall, any posture that is going to be supportive for you to help you relax today. So I'll give you a couple of moments just to kind of find what's going to work best for you. I'm going to remain sitting up tall so that I can lead you through the practice, but you can find your comfortable relaxation posture now. As you're settling in, I'll give you kind of an overview of what we're going to do for relaxation. For relaxation, we're going to do something called a body scan. And that means that we're going to move our attention around to different parts of our body without actually moving our body. So one way you can do that is by picturing each different part of your body lighting up in your favorite color. You can picture the body part in your mind, or repeat the name of that body part in your mind. I like to picture each part of my body as I focus on it lighting up in my favorite color, which is yellow. So you could try that as well. So hopefully you found your comfortable posture. If you want to put on any additional layers, a sweater or socks, or put a blanket over you to help you stay warm during the practice, this is your time to just be, your time to attend to your self-care, nothing else to do, nowhere else that you need to be right now. You may consider silencing your phone and removing any other distractions that might bother you. During the body scan, we're going to shift our attention to different parts of our body, noticing each part without judgment. As I name each body part, imagine it in your mind and notice any sensations in that part of your body. As I mentioned, you can imagine each body part lighting up a certain color. Sensations that you notice might include buzzing, tingling, pressure, tightness, openness, or temperature. Or you might just notice nothing, a neutral feeling. That's fine too. Stay curious and open as you notice the different parts of your body. And remember also that if you notice your mind wander or get distracted, that's normal. Just notice it. Say, oh well, and bring your attention back to the body scan. Let's begin by noticing our head, your hair, eyes, nose, your lips, your ears, your neck. Notice your whole head. What sensations and feelings can you notice in your head? Now shift your attention to your right arm. Notice your upper arm, elbow, lower arm, wrist, right hand, right finger. Notice your whole right arm. What sensations and feelings can you notice in your right arm? Now shift your attention to your left arm. Notice your upper arm, elbow, lower arm, wrist, left hand, left fingers. Notice your whole left arm. What sensations and feelings can you notice in your left arm? Now shift your attention to your torso. Notice your back, your shoulder blades, your spine, your lower back, your hips. Notice the front, your chest, your belly. What sensations and feelings do you notice in your torso? If you notice your mind is distracted or wandering to other things, simply notice that and direct your attention back to your body. The more you notice your mind wander and gently remind it to refocus, the stronger your attention muscle will become, making it easier to focus. Now shift your attention to your right leg. Notice your upper leg, your knee, your lower leg, ankle, right foot, right toes. Notice your whole right leg. What sensations and feelings can you notice in your right leg? Now shift your attention to your left leg. Notice your left leg, knee, lower leg, ankle, left foot, left toes. Notice your whole left leg. What sensations and feelings can you notice in your left leg? Now bring your attention to your entire body. Notice your entire body relaxed on your chair or on the floor. Notice your body as a whole. What sensations and feelings can you notice in your body now? Notice the temperature of your body versus the temperature of the room around you. How does your body move as you breathe in and out? What parts of your body move? If you could imagine your body lighting up a certain color, what color would it be and why? Imagine a wave of relaxation entering your body through the top of your head, moving down through each part of your body until it exits through your toes. Your entire body is lying on the floor or sitting in a chair, relaxed. Now, without moving your body, begin to bring your attention back to the room or space that you're in. Noticing any changes in your thoughts or emotions, any changes in your body after relaxing today. Begin bringing small movements back into your body by wiggling your fingers and your toes, and meeting me back in a tall seated posture on your chair or on the floor. Great. Remember that in times of uncertainty and in times of change, two things that remain constant are our breath and our body. And you can use that as a way to anchor your attention on the present moment and to push out any other worries or fears or anxieties that you're experiencing by just simply focusing on your breath and focusing on your body using some of the practices that we did today. Thank you so much for joining me. You can visit our YouTube channel, Youth Yoga Project, to find more videos like this or learn more about us at youthyogaproject.net. We look forward to being together in person with you all soon. But until then, continue practicing yoga and mindfulness at your home.